All right. What's up, y'all? Oh my God, this is finally happening. We are finally here.
Finally.
Hey man, are you ready?
I'm ready. You ready?
I've been ready, man. I've been ready for like damn near months now.
Yeah.
But this is the Everybody Loves Ray podcast. I got my co-host with me, Jason. We're gonna pretty much talk about a lot of things, man. This is pretty much the introduction of us too. Essentially, the podcast is a men's awareness podcast. There's a lot of things going on in the men's community that can be better. I think the women would love it if men were better. I think the men would love it if they were better. However, I think that, we just got some game to kind of give out there for free for y'all. And I'm involved in wanting to go ahead and help as many people as I can. I mean, and nobody's perfect, but hey, I think I can help a lot of people. And I think my boy Jason can help a lot of people as well. For starters, we're going to go ahead and introduce ourselves and why we decided to do this. I'm your host, Raymond James. The reason why I chose to do this is because, as you know, there's a lot of things going on in the men's community. For one, the suicide rate is the number one thing that's going on in the men's community that is, kind of killing the vibe. Men are kind of like taking themselves out. They feel like it's really tough to be men at this point. But I really think, personally, I really love being a man. I enjoy the everything that comes with it. I enjoy the art behind it of trying to be the best man I can, to be, better in my career, better than my people, better than everybody in the community, of being the best man that they can be. I think Jason will probably agree with me.
Most definitely. We got to be out here to, help one another out.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And, I just feel like there's a lot of things going on at this point, as far as, being the best person you can be. It can help out your home relationship. It can help everything out. In this podcast, what we're going to talk about and touch, we're going to bring in a lot of men that are doing very well in life. A lot of guys feel like there's no hope in this life. So therefore, we're going to bring in a lot of men that are doing very well, interview them from start to finish, the journey of how it happened, and how easy it could be. And that way I can, put out content of different situations from different men that are doing different careers. As long as we do that, a lot of guys can see this and figure out, hey, man, I think I like that specific one. Let me listen to that one. And hopefully, therefore, we can, better ourselves and be the best man we could possibly be. Also, we're going to have ladies on the show as well, because this is a men's awareness podcast and it is also a relationship podcast. So what we'll do is fill the panel with a lot of ladies, talk to them, let the men feel how women think so they can understand women knowledge and the way they think and the way they talk, the way they act. I come to the conclusion personally that men and women, are from Venus and Mars. They think totally different. Jason is, we're going to have a lot of debates because he and I see, we see eye to eye on a lot of things.
A lot of things.
But we also think a little bit different on a lot of things.
And that's what's going to be beautiful about this podcast.
That's what's going to be beautiful is, but one thing I can say is that I'm the one that's going to stir the pot, because when we get the ladies on the show, I think that they're going to be mostly on your side, Jason.
I don't know. I mean, who knows? They may not. Some of them might feel they should have that role that you talk about that a woman should have. So
sure.
Some of them, that's what's great about people. Everybody has different views, and then we can get together and we can discuss those ideas.
Yeah, man. But we're in Denver. Since we're in Denver, I know the political background of Denver is libertarian.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
Me being from Texas is, conservative view.
Yeah, and then I'm from Florida, and that's, you already know about Florida.
I do, and I love Florida.
Yeah, we both about the same.
We're about the same, for sure, for sure. But the way you think, though, man, I already know that they're going to be mostly on your side. They're probably going to be double teaming me and jumping me, but I can handle my own.
Yeah.
So essentially, you guys know where I come from. I'm originally from Houston, Texas. Humble, Texas, outside of Houston, Texas, to be exact. I'm a Texas boy, hook 'em horns. I love it. We're in the finals. Other than that, we're going to go ahead and kick some ass, man. And so again, like I say, I'm from the South originally. Grew up in the South, and I grew up in the churches. With my background, man, I grew up with a father that was kind of strict and kind of strong. He kind of raised me to be a man. And I did get my ass whooped by my parents, man. I used to kind of grow up anytime I did any bad or anything that wasn't liked in the eyes of my dad or eyes of my auntie, my eyes of my mama, anything, I got my ass spanked. Now, I came to Colorado, man, it was a different situation. Out here, I noticed that kids and shit like that do not get like disciplined kind of like how I did. So it was kind of different, kind of, moving to Colorado, having the culture change. Things like that. But ultimately, I love Denver, man. Denver is a different city, and it's a lot of positive things going on here. And I love the people. Everybody here is super friendly, man. I really love it here. There's a lot of opportunity here, and I want to go ahead and open that up for a lot of people that's here as well. So, yeah, man, that's pretty much my background. I played a lot of sports growing up. I'm super competitive. I hate losing. I love talking a lot of shit. And if you can handle it, then this roller coaster is going to be fun and bumpy. Other than that, man, I like to pass this over to my boy Jason to give a little understanding of where he come from in his background.
Yeah, man. I was born in Trinidad and Tobago. So got that West Indian blood.
Hey.
And grew up in Florida. Definitely just like Ray. I got my ass spanked. Anything that happened, like with anything, my mom would be like, "You want some licks?" And you already know what time that was.
Oh, man. I know, man. I know.
Yeah. So so I grew up the same way. What is it? That corporal punishment? Corporal punishment is what they talk about.
Especially in high school.
Yeah. So
I remember those.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So I know how it is. Nowadays, I feel the same way. Kids nowadays, you just quick to call the police or call Child Protective Services to come come save your ass, but that's not how it, sometimes you need to get your ass beat. Sometimes you need to get knocked upside the head, to
learn.
Exactly. Because if it's always oh, you get put in timeout. Oh,
what is that going to do? What the hell is timeout really going to do?
Nothing. Not a damn thing.
Bro, they sent my ass to timeout, and I was like, bet. Timeout? Okay.
Yeah. But I remember my timeout, though. My mom would have me go, stand up and, not even, she would have me go kneel on the corner, in the corner of the wall, and I have to, have my, and if I start slouching down, she's like, nope, you better stand up straight, on my knees, so my knees is really on them tiles.
What would happen if you fall?
Then they're longer.
That's bad. I wouldn't want that.
No. Yeah, just you have to be upright on your knees.
Wow.
in the corner.
Shit. Well, man, what's going on with Trinidad Tobago, man? Tell us a little bit about your upbringing from there.
I guess my upbringing, being Trinidadian, but I grew up unlike Ray. I grew up in a single family home with a mom instead of a dad, a single dad. So I just have a little bit of different viewpoint. I grew up around really strong women that really those are the people that really impacted my life.
Okay.
So those are the people that essentially that's all I knew. So those are the people that I looked up to.
Yeah.
Because it was my mom and my grandma who were those are.
So you got strong women.
I got strong women in my background, in my family.
It took me a while to understand, that because I grew up, I grew up with a strong father in my background. But I mean to cut you off. I want to let you finish.
No. You good. So definitely grew up with some hard times. Definitely had to dig myself out and figure it out. Had to grow up real quick. Definitely ever since I was young. After my dad left, my uncles and stuff would tell me oh, you got to be the man of the house now at 8 years old.
I heard that.
So I don't even I'm 8 years old. I don't even know how to be a man.
What the fuck? How the fuck am I gonna be the man of the house at 18 years old? I mean, at 8 years old. Yeah. God damn, that's crazy.
Yeah. So I'm still trying to worry about playing the sandbox and stuff like that.
Playing Sega.
Yeah, exactly. Playing N64 and stuff like that. That's all I was trying to focus on and things like that. So I think this is what's going to be great about this conversation with me and Ray, and all the conversations in the future is that we have different backgrounds, so that's given us different viewpoints. So and those different viewpoints have led to the things that we believe in now, and that's what it's all about.
What's going on with Florida, man? I know that you was from Trinidad Tobago and then ended up going to Florida.
Yeah. So so when I went, I moved over to Florida. I moved over to Florida when I was a baby, because at the time Trinidad was having a coup, taking over the country and things like that. So don't need to really get into that too much, but like it was so it's like, yeah, we got to get out of here. So like growing up as a immigrant in the United States was a little different. I mean, what did help me though is like, Trinidad, we speak English over there.
Okay.
So like
broken English.
Yeah, broken English.
Will I understand it?
I think you would understand it.
Yeah.
Like it's not too hard, but like my accent definitely does come out if I talk to my mom or if I meet somebody from the Caribbean and things like. It's just automatic. I don't know what it's just a switch in my brain that's like subconscious. I don't think about it. It just happens.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope, man. So you're a real Florida man.
Yeah, basically I'm a real Florida man. Spent 27 years of my life over there.
So anytime y'all read some of the crazy stories that's online, that's him.
Hey, sometimes it's from people from Texas too.
That's hilarious because that shit is true. That shit is true. Florida man, Texas man. Florida take the cake though.
Oh no, 100% because I think it just rolls off the tongue better. Florida man than Texas man.
That's funny. Texas man.
Yeah.
Hell no.
Yeah, every time you see a crazy story, he's like, oh, you gotta be from Florida.
Most of the time.
Or you gotta be from Texas.
Like that big fat black dude that was kicking that alligator in the mouth with them boots on. Florida man.
Yeah.
He ain't from Texas.
Nah. Hey, he might be from Louisiana. We don't even know.
He might. But, I feel like he's the definition of Florida man.
That should be the poster child of Florida man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, I'm just really excited that we can get this going because I actually been kind of contemplating on trying to get, something like this going for years. I just feel like I can give back and, to the community. Feel like I can help a lot of people through stressful situations. This should be fun, and hopefully while it's fun, it don't feel like we working, but I feel like we're gonna get a lot of comments coming in with a lot of people saying how we changed their life for the best. Also, we gonna get a lot of comments on a lot of people hating, talking big shit. They just want us to fail so bad. But
yeah, I mean, yeah, everybody's has got an opinion. Everybody wants to share their opinion.
I don't really care.
Yeah,
they can eat a dick. I don't care. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't give a fuck about what a hater has to say. As long as we get 2-3 people commenting saying that we changed their life to every one hater, that means we successfully did what we were supposed to do.
Boys, it a wise man said, if you ain't got no haters, then that means you ain't doing shit.
Hey, I love that word. I love that wise man. He can pretty much send me those stoic quotes all the time. Mm-hmm. That shit lit.
Yeah.
That shit lit. I listen to positivity. I don't really listen to negativity.
No, definitely, 100%.
I'm just glad we're here, man. This is like super excited. Just pretty much the work behind this took like, goddamn, man, like forever. I just was like trying to figure out how to, the directive was gonna go, the direction, and how we were gonna get everything like put together. How would it go? How would it sound? It's just, just a lot of nerve wracking, but I know how to hold water, bro. Even though I kind of be in my head a little bit, I kind of be like nervous or whatnot. But on the outside, I don't really show that I'm nervous because I kind of know how to hold shit. But it has been definitely nerve wracking. But now that we're here, now I'm talking, I'm kind of eased up a little bit. I'm feeling comfortable right now. Had a couple shots of that tequila in.
Shout out Terramana.
Shout out to the Rock, bro. What's up? Hey, Rock. Hey, that Terramana, bro. That shit hit, bro.
Yeah.
What if that dude gave us a sponsor?
Hey, that'd be the dream, right?
The Rock. Man, if he gave us a sponsor, I fuck with you, Rock, bro.
Hey, I'm from South Florida, just like you.
He from South Florida?
Yeah, he went to the U. He played football for the U.
He did? Oh, yeah, he did. He was a linebacker, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I thought he was Hawaiian.
I mean, he might be. I think he is Hawaiian, but he does rep Miami hard.
He does?
Yeah, he definitely does rep Miami
Florida
hard.
man. He a Florida man.
Yeah, he's a Florida man at heart.
Yeah, man. So, like I say, man, Jason got a couple guys that he wants to bring to the table. We interviewed him and talked to them. I got a couple guys that I want to bring and interview them, talk to them. I just want to send a whole bunch of shout outs to everybody that kept on DMing me on Instagram saying, hey, man, go ahead and get it going.
We appreciate the support.
Appreciate the support from all of you. I just want to give a big shout out for starters to my boy Aaron, man, out there in Arizona, man. I fuck with you, bro, because if it weren't for you, man, I would not have pressed the gas to get to this point at this stage of my life. But I really support that, and then I ain't really think things like that can happen. But you always meet angels in your life, man. Things come together, and I really fuck with you, bro. That's real. One love for real, and I met Jason. Me and Jason, when I first came to the studio, We kind of talked. He's into sports like I am. Work for ESPN, and that's pretty dope. And we kind of connect because we both fuck with sports heavy. I played football my whole life, and I don't know if you played. You played any sports?
Yeah, I played football. I played soccer. I played baseball.
Did
I played
you?
lacrosse.
Which one was you the best at?
I mean, I don't even like. I mean, the one I probably had the most potential in was probably baseball.
Really?
But then, like, I don't know, like growing up with like my single mom and things like that, things kind of like couldn't afford it and things like that. So I kind of quit. So I didn't do it as much.
Was you really dope?
I feel like I was pretty good. I got invited to play in DR and things like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
And if you go to DR,
Yeah.
because I know the MLB is full of like Dominican Republic.
Yeah, and then like they used to have this thing like when I was younger, if you was playing in the lower level league and then like upper like a higher league didn't have enough players, they could like farm somebody from a lower league.
Okay.
And then I would get called up from the lower league to go play with the older kids a lot.
No shit.
Yeah.
How was that lacrosse?
Lacrosse was different. I just like the coach, the lacrosse coach recruited me. Like he wanted me to come play because I used to play football.
Okay.
And so like lacrosse was a spring sport. So then he was like, oh, like he always kept telling me, he's like, yo, Jay, you gonna come play? And I was like, all right. So like my senior year, I was like, let me try it out. Let me just see what this is, because lacrosse is kind of like. It's like a mixture of like football, soccer, and hockey.
With no pads.
You got little pads. You do have like pads, but it's nowhere near like football pads type of thing.
So it's a lot of injuries.
Kinda, sorta, and you got a stick as well too that you could be fucking niggas up with it.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Damn.
Like I remember, like my worst injury was like there was a ball that was rolling and I was just running. I was running to get the ball and then dude just hit me
With the stick?
Yeah, hit me in the dick with the stick.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Ain't no fucking way, bro.
And I just fell down. I was like, Coach, take me out.
Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no fucking way. I would be like, bro, after I heal, I'm hopping up. I'm steaming, bro. I'm hot. Where's that motherfucker at that hit me with this stick?
Yeah, I was just out. And I was just like, it hurt. And I was just like on my knees, like on the ground, like, ugh.
That's crazy.
I had
man.
to roll off the field. I was like, I couldn't get up for a little bit.
Yeah. Damn, man. Well, I'm glad you're here with me, bro.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
I'm glad you're here, bro.
I appreciate you
Yes,
bringing
sir.
me on and getting me to take that jump, because like you like Ray was saying, like I'm normally like a behind the camera kind of guy.
Yeah.
Like I'm the one who gets these shots.
Fuck that. You got too much potential. We putting your ass in front of the camera. We finna go hard.
Hell yeah.
We finna debate.
Yes. And that's what's great.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Because, like I said, he got, like, his viewpoints are more so in the middle.
Definitely. I wouldn't even say I'm more like red or blue.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm more like a mixture, like a purple.
A purple pill. They need to go ahead and create that scene, a purple pill. I'm super red pill. I'm super stoic. I'm super manly. I feel like the man should definitely take care of his family. I feel like the woman should work electively. I don't think that she should work. I feel like I don't think a man should start dating. Let's get to the nitty gritty real quick.
All right.
Because I don't think a man really should start dating until he makes at least 6 figures. Because if you make under 6 figures, imagine getting that lady pregnant. How you going to take care of them kids? In fact, when you get her pregnant, making under 6 figures, you're going to struggle. You're going to be check to check. And then you're going to end up being on some sort of government assistance, like welfare, WIC, all of that. Who the fuck wants to be on that? I don't want to be on that shit personally. So therefore, I think that if you ain't making 6 figures and up, in fact, you should not even worried about dating, not even worried about women, not worry about shit. The only thing you should do is wake up in the morning, grind hard until you get multiple incomes coming in, until you start talking to other people. Other folks will start admiring you and liking you and love your desire, love your direction. When you are good people will put you in position to eat and to make money. And so ain't nothing wrong with that. But I just don't think that 2 broke people should date. Because we already got enough homeless people out here, man. So if you wake up every day and then you go outside and then you see all these folks that's living in tents, that shit is kind of scary, man. I do not want to live in no fucking tent. Like, that's bad. Like, imagine waking up.
Yeah, we're not camping.
In the city. Yeah. And then when you're taking the shit at, Most of them is out there like literally just taking shits in the alley.
Bro, I seen it. I saw it.
I
I pulled out of the garage one time and I saw some lady just drop, and I saw her shit.
Oh.
And I could have gone my entire life without ever having to see that in my entire life. But I saw it, so I can't. It's embedded in my memory.
I'm glad I ain't seen that. I'm glad. But the thing I have walked by and seen like human feces.
Yeah,
and
it's always questionable. Is that dog or is that human shit?
Bro, it's like almost like I look and then I turn away quickly so that way and I keep walking, bro. So that shit does not stick in my brain, bro. It's almost like I am not trying to sit here and think about that type shit. And like I say, man, I just think that the world could be a lot better than what it is if we have, a lot of people put in place to kind of mentor you. Mm-hmm. Like, I really think I had a great mentor from a man. Mm-hmm. Like, I think kids should have their mom and their daddy in life. Men need they fucking dad. Now, a lot of men grew up, in single families. Mm-hmm. And I think that it's a lot of issues behind that personally. I think that if you can overcome growing up in a house full of women, and be the best man you can, I commend you. But I do think that a lot of times men who grew up with just a mom, they don't get the necessary masculine traits that they need from their father to prevail. Now, I'm not saying this is for everybody, but I am saying that the majority of the people that I come in front of and then I talk to, because I'm pretty masculine and I'm pretty straightforward and I talk a lot of shit. And a lot of times I realize that whenever I talk to a guy that grew up with a father in their life, I could talk as much shit as I want and he ain't do nothing but just brush that shit off and get me back. Yeah. And now we clapping hands, bro. We best friends. We talking shit all day. But when I come in front of somebody that grew up with just a mama, bro, it's almost like this dude is like almost like a female kind of. It's almost like when you talk to him, it's like when you talk sensitive. Yeah, I'll be like, hey, bro, look at them weak ass shoes you got on. What the fuck is those, nigga? Yeah. And then he be like, oh, hell, motherfucker, let's go. Let's, fuck you. Oh, talk about my shit. And I'm like, oh, man, I ain't mean it to be like that. I thought you was going to get me back. Mm-hmm. Thought you was going to look me up and down, find something that you think you can crack a joke on, clown me on, cap on me on, talk some shit, and then we make, we relate, we make friends. But other than that, man, they super sensitive, man. So I try to stay the fuck away from them type of niggas. Most of the time, whenever I realize they one of them kind of sensitive motherfuckers, I always take 10 steps back. I'm like, yeah, I can't fuck with this crybaby ass nigga. Right. Can't do it. No. I can't do it. But one thing I noticed, you grew up with women, and you ain't really sensitive.
No. I think that's just because growing up in South Florida and stuff too.
Make you tough.
People will dog on you. like if you look weak out here, people gonna run all over you back home. You gotta learn from the get go, and that's why I'm glad too. Also being a Trinidadian, in Trinidad, the way that you show your affection and love towards one another is you talk shit to them. Yeah. All I grew up with was my aunts giving me shit, my mom giving me shit, my grandma giving me shit.
Talking that shit.
So all they did was talk shit to me. That was the way that you showed love to each other. A term of endearment is hey, big head.
Basically.
So I don't know. I think that's just because of the cultural background that I also grew up in as well too, is that also kind of shapes up people as well too. Yeah. So it's I don't know, maybe somebody I feel and I think it's something in the States as well too, because I remember I had an ex, she came around my family and my Trinidadian family, and then they were talking shit to her as a term of endearment. That's how you show hey, I like you, I fuck with you. But she was she came and was do they not like me? I was nah, because they're doing that means they fuck with you. Yeah. So I don't know. I think
open up a little bit.
Yeah, I think it's a cultural thing as well. I think it's a cultural thing. Yeah. Just because I don't know, Hispanics same way. I fuck with Hispanics back home in South Florida. That's why all they do is talk shit.
I fuck with the Hispanics. Them niggas is crazy.
Yeah, I mean so it's the Caribbean people, the Caribbean, because the Caribbean, the Hispanics, very similar. All we do is talk shit. Yeah. And those are terms of endearment.
Those are definitely terms of endearment. But I do fuck with everybody, man. I fuck with America. I fuck with everybody that's in America that's trying to thrive, that's trying to be something in their life. Feel like this is the land of opportunity, man. There's so much fucking opportunity here that is crazy. If you can't find an opportunity in America, you ain't gonna find an opportunity nowhere. Mm-mm. Nowhere. And I mean absolutely nowhere. So if you sorry as fuck here in America, guess what? You're gonna be sorry as fuck elsewhere.
Definitely. Yeah, no, like, cause this is where people come to, like, you know, accomplish their dreams. This is the spot. Like, this is where, like, you like, I mean, this is the land of second chances, is what they say, right?
Facts. A lot of foreigners move here because, you know, they feel like they can come here and work hard and be the person that they want to be.
Mm-hmm.
And meanwhile, you know, a lot of us that's born here, man, we all taking this shit for granted.
Yeah.
We wake up, everything, we got air conditioner, we got heat, we got running water. And people that move over here, man, they actually come from like slum villages. They finally get the little visa or whatever to get over here.
Mm-hmm.
And then when they get over here, they take full advantage. I've seen some Hispanic dudes.
They hustle.
Growing up in Texas, man, it's so crazy because you got some of the Hispanic dudes that came out of Mexico, bro.
Mm-hmm.
When they come out of Mexico, they get like a little 2-bedroom trailer.
Exactly.
And it's like 10 of them.
And they make it work.
Living in there.
They make it work.
And then
bro.
what they do, bro, like they style that. What they do is they all 1 for 10, 10 for 1. They all for each other. So basically, what they do is they save up all this money, then they buy a big old house. Mm-hmm. Once they buy a big old house, they save up another money, some more money, and then buy another big old house. So they do it until each of them have their own house. Yeah. One thing I noticed in the black community is that none of us really fuck with each other. We all kind of hate on each other, bro, from day one. They see somebody doing great, they kind of look at them up and down. They kind of jealous of his success.
What Kanye say? That the Jews share their wealth, and the black people, they don't do anything. All they do is shit on each other.
They just sit on each other, man. And I just want to open up this this landscape here for us all, so that way we can let each other know that we are here for one another, man. Because there's some good, and we can help each other. The world is actually meant for us to kind of go hard and win. But as long as, you know, the media keeps showing that we ain't doing shit but shitting on each other, bro, it's going to continue to tear us down. You know, tearing us down is showing how bad we're doing in rap videos. It's showing how bad we're doing in TV shows. Showing how bad we're going. They're just trying to expose us and make a joke out of us.
I mean, there's this like one guy he's a speaker. He went and talked about how like if a black man wanted to go out there and like do music about positivity and stuff like that, the record label isn't going to give him a deal. But then as soon as he starts talking about killing niggas and robbing bitches and fucking all these hoes
crazy.
And shit like that, that's when they get the record deal. They don't get no record deals for no positivity. That's why you got like artists like Currency and things like that.
Currency dope.
Yeah, you don't have him out here like that. Like one of my favorite, like he's like, is Kendrick Lamar. Like he don't be talking about none of that shit.
Cooking.
He's straight cooks.
Cook
on the mic. Like you can't. He doesn't get any better than that.
Yeah.
But he's not like a person that's like out here like making bangers all the time. You don't hear his shit on the radio. You don't hear his shit like that. Like it's really about like that's the narrative that they try to push.
He's like a West Coast Nas.
Yeah.
Nas
is another one. Like Lupe Fiasco is another one that I used to love. Like, but he kind of fell off a little bit. But like back when he used to do it, he used to just promote positivity and like spread that word.
Yeah, for sure. I ain't never really listened to Lupe.
Really?
I heard a couple of his hits, like Kick Push.
Yeah, he's still,
but I never really like listened to Lupe, like his albums. My brother used to listen to Lupe. He used to pretty much tell me how dope he was. I just thought he was boring, bro.
Nah.
So,
yeah, because that wasn't like hit back in the day. That's not what the media was pushing.
Yeah.
They wasn't pushing like that different type of style.
Facts.
That's like another person that I really like resonate with is Kid Cudi. Like Kid Cudi's like very like
Kid Cudi cold.
Yeah, he made it cool to be okay with your emotions and like things like that. Like, hey, we're all human at the end of the day, and we all got emotions. We all got to figure out a way to deal with it.
Yeah, I ain't gonna cap, bro. I grew up one of them badass kids in high school that thought he was cool, who wanted to play sports and kick ass and talk a lot of shit and feel like he was the greatest to ever do it. So I kind of listen to music that reinforced that type shit. So I used to listen to Lil Wayne a lot.
Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne was my GOAT, bro, in high school. Every time I had
think he
issues,
still is the GOAT. Like,
you think he's still the GOAT?
Yeah, because like who can rap off the dome like that?
Off the dome?
Yeah, like just like Lil. He doesn't write down any of his shit.
Shit, Jay-Z.
I mean, I don't think Jay-Z writes, but like as far as like but I think the GOAT though is Kanye though. Like in the real life, like Kanye's for me is my GOAT. Like I know like people like say he's hate on him, but like hey, every
he the
artist,
GOAT when it comes to creativity,
music
when it comes to creativity. Jay-Z the GOAT when it comes to longevity and showing you how to make $1.
Another person people forget to leave out, I think Eminem is one of them too. Like just
as far as straight lyrics,
he's white, but
I don't give a damn about that. If that motherfucking white boy can spit, he can spit.
I don't think anybody will beat him in a battle rap because that's what he grew up on.
I don't know, man. Old Cassidy was cold.
Yeah, him, like, I know Meek grew up on battle rap too, but I don't know.
Meek ain't touching no goddamn Eminem.
He's not touching Eminem.
That's no comparison, bro. Yeah. That's no comparison, man. But my GOAT, bro, my favorite rapper is Drake. I ain't even gonna cap. I know niggas gonna talk this shit.
Drake don't write any of his own shit.
I don't care, bro. It's just every time he touched the mic, it's a hit. And I'm sitting there like, damn, this nigga is spitting. He is going. Like, a lot of his shit, so basically it was Wayne, like, throughout high school and then through my early 20s.
All those mixtapes, the drop 2.
No Ceilings.
Yeah.
No Ceilings probably his best work.
No Ceilings was, that was like a religious album. Like,
that's like a Bible. No Ceilings is like the Bible, bro. And that song he did on Single.
Yeah.
What's that other one? Prostitute Fling or Flim or whatever the fuck it was?
I think so. I don't know. Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
When he was basically saying he wouldn't care if she was a prostitute. She fucked every nigga that she ever knew. Mm-hmm. I ain't never gonna fuck with, like...
Oh, yeah, I don't even care if you was a prostitute.
You fucked every nigga that I ever knew. Nah, that's not it. But that song is gold, though. That's not the message I preach. But
you still like the song, though.
I fuck with that song. It's just how he did it. It's his charismatic, his how he raps, everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I just want to let the world know, bro. We got a lot to talk about. We got a lot of background. We got a lot of history. We go from sports. We go from music. We go from relationships. We go from helping you get money. We just want to let y'all know that we pretty much relatable. We down to earth people, man. We just want to be here and fuck with y'all, man. Fuck with us and we'll fuck with y'all for sure.
Yeah. Tune in.
Tune in, man, because this is finna go hard, man. We finna go crazy. And the craziest part is when we get these girls on the show, bro, because we going to get them a little liquor in their system. They going to open up and talk about the craziest shit, bro.
Maybe pop a gummy or two.
Oh, God. But, yeah, man, that's all we got to talk about today, man. We're going to go ahead and send this out to y'all. Hopefully everything works out, man. I really love y'all. Man, I fuck with y'all. Y'all my folks, man. I fuck with you if you fuck with us.
Definitely.
Ride with us, and we're going to ride with y'all till the fucking wheels fall off, man. Let's get it. Let's go.
Yep.
As my boy KT say, let's ho.